Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The title of this lecture is Types of Vectors. In types of vector, the first vectors is polar vectors. The vectors which have starting point or point of application are called polar vectors. Example of polar vectors is displacement vectors, force, etc. Second vector is axial vectors. Axial vectors. The vector the vectors which represent the rotational effect and act along the axis of rotation in accordance with the right hand screw rule are called axial vectors. Example of axial vectors is angular velocity, torque, angular momentum, etc. Right hand rule is represented in as seen in the pictures. This is axis of rotations. Equal vectors. Two vectors are said to be equal if they have equal magnitude and same directions. Means vector A is equal to vector B as seen in the diagram. Vector A and vector B have equal magnitude. Also vector A and B in the same directions. A vector can be displaced from one point to another if its length and direction are not altered. Opposite are negative vectors. The vectors which have equal magnitudes but opposite direction are called opposite vectors or negative vectors. In the diagram, AB and BA are opposite vectors. So AB is equal to minus time BA. Collinear vectors. The vectors which are acting in the same plane are called collinear vectors. Means a vector which lie in the same plane which lies in the same plane as seen in the diagram are called collinear vectors. Two vectors are always collinear because two vectors always lies in the same planes. Here A, B and C are collinear vectors. Concurrent vectors. Two vectors, two vectors which are acting in the same point are called concurrent vectors. In the diagram, first vector A, B and C are concurrent vectors. But in the second diagram, vector A, B, and C not acting in the same point, so these are the example of non-concurrent vectors. Null vectors are zero vectors. A vector zero magnitude, having zero magnitude is called null vectors or zero vector. Example, sum of two vectors is always vectors. So A plus into minus B will give us vector in which is zero vectors. Unit vectors. Unit vectors. A vector having unit magnitudes means a vector whose magnitude is 1 is called unit vector. It is used to specify the directions. A unit vector is represented by a cap. Unit vector in the direction of A is defined as a vector divided by its magnitude is called unit vector. So A cap must be equal to vector divided by magnitude of this vector. Unit vector is equal to vector divided by magnitude of vectors. And this vector can be written in this form. Magnitude of vector multiplied by unit vector will be equal to vector A. A unit vector is unitless and dimensionless vectors and represents direction only. In Cartesian coordinate system, I, j, and k are the unit vectors along x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. Means unit vector I must be along x-axis, unit vector j uh, along y-axis, and unit vector k must be along z-axis. And the angle between these three must be 90. Means angle between x-axis and y-axis will be 90. Angle between z-axis and x-axis must be 90 degree, and angle between uh, z-axis and y-axis must be 90 degree. Thank you so much for watching this video lecture. Please subscribe the channel for more informative videos.